Today we are going to talk about something very important for every parent and every future parent. How does raising a pet dog affect a child's mind? Many families think bringing a dog home is just about fun, cuteness, and having a playful companion in the house. And yes, it is all of that, but it is also much deeper than that. A dog can shape a child's emotions, personality, confidence, and even the way they see the world. The impact can be incredibly positive, but it depends on how the dog is raised, how the child is guided, and the environment at home. When a dog becomes part of a family, it often becomes a child's first real best friend. Unlike toys or gadgets, a dog is a living being with feelings, reactions, and loyalty. Especially breeds known for their gentle and friendly nature like the Labrador Retriever or the Golden Retriever, children can form strong emotional bonds very quickly. These breeds are naturally patient, affectionate, and protective, which makes children feel safe and loved. That sense of safety is extremely important in early childhood development. One of the biggest psychological benefits of raising a dog is emotional security. Children often struggle to express their feelings openly. Sometimes they feel misunderstood by adults or judged by peers. But a dog does not judge. A dog does not criticize. A dog simply listens, sits close, and offers silent comfort. Many children talk to their dogs about school problems, fears, or even secrets. This might seem small, but from a psychological perspective, it helps children process emotions. It teaches them how to express feelings instead of suppressing them. That ability to communicate emotions plays a huge role in building mental strength later in life. Another powerful effect is the development of empathy. When a child feeds a dog, gives it water, brushes its fur, or takes it for a walk, the child begins to understand responsibility. They realize that another living being depends on them. This builds compassion. The child learns that their actions matter. If they forget to feed the dog becomes hungry. If they show kindness, the dog responds with affection. This direct connection between action and consequence helps shape moral understanding and emotional intelligence. Raising a dog also boosts self-confidence. When children successfully train a dog to sit, stay, or fetch, they feel accomplished. They feel capable. That sense of achievement builds self-esteem. A shy child may become more outgoing when walking a dog in the neighborhood. Other children may approach to ask about the dog, creating social opportunities. In this way, a dog can act as a social bridge, helping children develop communication skills. Physical activity is another major benefit. In today's world, many children spend hours on smartphones, tablets, and video games. Having a dog encourages outdoor play. Walking, running, throwing a ball, or simply playing in the yard keeps children active. Physical movement is directly connected to mental health. Exercise reduces stress hormones and increases happiness chemicals like endorphins. So indirectly, a dog helps support a child's emotional balance. However, it is important to understand that the impact is not automatically positive. The parents play a critical role. If the responsibility of caring for the dog is forced entirely on a young child without supervision, it can create stress instead of growth. Children need guidance. They need to learn how to approach a dog safely, how to respect boundaries, and how to treat animals kindly. Without proper education, fear or negative experiences could develop. There is also the issue of breed temperament. Some breeds are more energetic or protective and may not always match well with very small children if not trained properly. This does not mean those breeds are bad, but it does mean families must choose wisely and invest time in training and socialization. A well-trained dog creates a secure environment. An untrained dog may create anxiety. Another emotional lesson comes from loss. This is something many parents worry about. Dogs do not live as long as humans. When a family dog passes away, a child may experience grief for the first time. Although painful, this experience can teach children about the natural cycle of life. With parental support, children can learn healthy ways to cope with sadness and loss. This builds emotional resilience. Avoiding all pain is impossible in life, but learning to process it in a loving environment is powerful. Dogs also teach unconditional love. A dog does not care about grades, appearance, or popularity. It loves consistently. For a child who may struggle academically or socially, this kind of steady affection can be life-changing. It builds a sense of worth. When a child feels valued at home, they are more likely to grow into confident and emotionally stable adults. In families with only one child, a dog can reduce loneliness. The dog becomes a playmate and companion. For children who have difficulty making friends, A dog can fill an emotional gap. Research in child psychology often highlights how interaction with animals lowers anxiety levels and reduces feelings of isolation. At the same time, boundaries must be clear. Children should learn that dogs are not toys. Pulling tails, disturbing a dog while eating, or invading its resting space can lead to negative reactions. Teaching respect goes both ways. This mutual respect strengthens the child's understanding of healthy relationships. Financial responsibility is another indirect lesson. While parents handle the main expenses, children can be included in conversations about food, vet visits, and care. This builds awareness about commitment. A dog is not a temporary entertainment item. It is a long-term responsibility. Understanding this early helps children become more thoughtful decision makers in the future. It is also important to mention that children with certain developmental challenges sometimes show remarkable improvement when interacting with dogs. Therapy dogs are widely used to support children with anxiety or social difficulties. The calm presence of a dog can reduce stress and improve focus. While not every pet is a trained therapy animal, even a family dog can offer comfort and stability. On the other hand, if a home environment is chaotic, with frequent shouting or neglect of the dog, children may learn the wrong lessons. They may see irresponsibility or aggression modeled around the animal. That is why the dog's presence amplifies the emotional climate of the house. In a loving home, the dog strengthens love. In a stressful home, the dog may reflect that stress. So, does raising a dog affect a child's mind? Absolutely. It shapes empathy, confidence, responsibility, emotional expression, social skills, and even resilience in the face of loss. But it requires commitment from the entire family. A dog is not just a pet. It becomes part of the child's emotional world. If parents approach this decision thoughtfully, guide their children patiently, and choose a suitable breed and training plan, a dog can become one of the most meaningful influences in a child's development. Years later, when that child grows up, many of their warmest childhood memories may include moments spent playing, laughing, and sharing quiet comfort with their loyal companion. And that is the true psychological power of raising a dog in a child's life.